Freaking twat. You twat!
What?
You're just destroying all the stuff. Alright, we gotta...
Doing any damage?
I don't know, but could you stop shooting? You know, I gotta fix my volume mixer again. Because obviously Space Engineers is way too loud still. George, stop that. We actually need that.
What?
We have to choose factions, you idiot.
Hold on, give me a second.
You know what? I'm choosing blue team. I'm gonna be blue team. I'm blue team. Backspace. And yes. I did die, see? Alright, blue team medical room. Alright. Now, even though we haven't played in a long time, hopefully we can figure this out. Alright, we said we were going to build spaceships, so let's build spaceships. Let's see. What am I going to build mine out of? Why is my resolution so garbage? It looks like... Wow, something is not right because I can't even actually visibly read anything on my Space Engineers game. What is this? Display. Boy, maybe it's because I'm using the damn television as a thing here. It's so... 6 to 9, huh? There we go. Now it's fine. Now everything looks not so normal still. It's actually, it looks better than before. Let me see. Kind of better. Light armor blocks. Graphics look fine at least. Alright, did you choose a team yet?
What?
Did you even choose a team, George?
I was already on a team.
No, you have to choose it. You have to go to the medical room, press K, and then choose red team. Well, you're an idiot. I told you not to do that.
Well, I mean, we're still, like, against each other, though, right?
Not entirely, because you know why? Because that platform you're on is in the middle of nowhere. And red team's platform is far away, but actually reachable. You're not reachable wherever you are, because technically you no longer exist. You're going to have to choose a faction, so now you're going to have to make a new medical room and choose a faction. Freaking idiot.
How do
I warned you that you needed to do things, and you don't listen.
how do I access this?
What, the medical station?
Yeah.
You gotta press K, and then you gotta choose faction. You know what? Alright, so we're gonna build spaceships. My question is, how big is my spaceship gonna be? How good is it gonna look?
You said you're on what?
I'm on blue team, so you gotta be red team.
Awesome. Alright, I think I'm on the red team now.
Okay.
Now what?
Now we gotta build our spaceships.
Now?
Yes, now.
Alright.
I've already started on mine. I just can't figure out how I'm gonna build it and what it's gonna look like. You know what? I can do some special stuff with my spaceship. Alright. Hey, none of that. No copywriting in here.
Faster.
You better shut the hell up. So how big is your spaceship gonna be, George?
No idea.
Alright. I know what I want. Actually, that's definitely what I want. Now, how do I cycle through the types of blocks? Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. Here we go. Scroll wheel. Damn it. How do I I forget how you rotate things in this game. Well, now I figured it out. Boy. Let's do that. Huh. It's been so long since we've played Space Engineers. Oh boy, this is already hard. Okay, so we decided spaceships. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but now it's too late. Why? What are you doing with yours?
No idea.
I've, you don't. I don't remember how to play either. I'm just. I'm just attempting to build a body for my spaceship. I want this to be glass. How big is this? A 3x3? 3x3 should do. What the hell's the 3x3? 3x3 flat. God damn, you know what? A 3x3 flat's way too big. I want a 2x3. Definitely what I want. That is much better. So obviously put it in the wrong way. I need it inverted. There we go. Inverted. I gotta redo this. I've already run into some struggles. Have you struggles as in I'm not too sure how well this is gonna go for me, but I guess we'll find out. Boy, I've already messed this up, to be honest. Let's just cut all this off and let's just restart again. Let's start from scratch on the spaceship again. You know what? I want my spaceship to be circular. I want a circular spaceship. What are you even doing?
I'm figuring out how to play.
What do you mean figuring out how to play?
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't been that long. I mean, it's been a while since we played, but I don't think it's been that long.
I think it's
I don't know about that, man. Now I wonder, can I do what I really want to do? Let's see. See if I can do what I really wanted to do. It'd be a complete waste of, like, time and stuff like that. But, you know what? It'll be a decent spaceship if I do what I want to do. It's just going to be hard to make it circular. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want it to be a surprise.
alright. Be it. So be it.
Just like your secret Rust base.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Rusty base.
Except, I don't know if I should keep this all consisting of white armor or if I should build some better armor for it. It is a secret because I still don't know where it is. Alright. So now what I want to do.
Oh my gosh, that's such a here. Like large blocks, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you give me a large block. So tiny. Oh no. Wait,
Did you figure it out?
yeah.
Glad to hear you figured it out, buddy.
Boy, did I figure it out all.
At least you figured it out.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
I'm just worried about if I can fit a logo on this like I want
Logo.
to. Yeah, my spaceship's going to be something Very symbolic.
Gonna be
You'll never know.
surprises.
The hard part is trying to get the dimension of this. Like, because everything's freaking blocked, so you can't really make anything circular.
Yeah. That's so.
At least I find that to be a problem. And depending on how long it's going to take me to do this, we may have to drag this out till tomorrow. I'm just saying it's going to take me a while. At least I estimate a while. No.
It's only like 1 second.
Are you serious? Because this is going to take me forever. I sure hope it really doesn't take you 1 second.
Alright.
Build something meaningful to your life, George. I know there's got to be something that exists. Now, for me, there's quite a few things, but not very many. So for me, it'll be pretty easy to build what I want to build. At least I think it will. And I think it'll be the first of its kind for this game, at least, I think. Yeah, the first of its kind that I've seen. I haven't seen it before, so we'll find out. We need some airtight hangar doors, some sliders, and I'm going to need a reactor. Well, small ones. I'm going to need some small reactors, because I can't use big reactors on this. Because the thing's not big enough for a big reactor, but it's small enough for a small one. And go to 4. At least not for a large one, no. Alright. Am I? Well, I guess we'll find out. Another thing is, I'm a little concerned now. So how big it needs to be? Yeah, that's about it. That's right. Now, the armor layer is obviously going to be thick. Are you sure about that? Oh boy. No, I'm concerned for my ship. Now I'm really concerned. I don't know if this is gonna go good enough for me now. For who though? For who? Now I'm worried. I feel like my thing's not gonna be good enough anymore. I'll have a chance? Is that what all you said? I have a chance? Well, you know what? I'll take a chance over no chance. Don't worry, you say. Now I'm worried. Well, I've never built anything like this before, so... This is super different than what I'm used to building. What's... now... See, I'm so worried, because you say now it's scary looking, and now I'm, like, super worried. But I feel like I do need to be worried. Weaponized autism does not sound like a good thing for me. Yeah, obviously. I don't know. We haven't played in so long, I have no clue, dude. Hey, no, nope, 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 nope. None of that, George. Remember, none of that.
Sorry, can't help it.
You gotta help it, because copyright.
Whoa.
I may or may not leave that how it is. That is unsure so far.
No, that should be done.
Now I can't decide whether or not I want this all light armor and some heavy armor, or like a layer of light, layer of heavy, another layer of light armor. Cause I gotta fit like enough stuff in a small, like compact type thing to fly this. Cause now I feel like it may be too small.
Wait, you're building a small ship?
Well, I wasn't trying to build a small ship. I'm just going for like it's gonna be interesting. I may need to make it bigger now.
Oh, you're definitely gonna have to.
Why? How big is yours? Oh God.
Pretty damn big. Let's make it bigger.
Oh man. I don't know if I like the sound of that. And I don't even know what type of defensive capabilities mine is going to have yet either. I haven't thought this through at all.
You have not.
Like, I want it to be what I want to make it, but it realistically, the item I want it to be has no sort of defensive capabilities at all.
At all.
Like, at all. Like, you could crush it in the palm of your hand almost.
You will. Most definitely will.
But you're going to get a good laugh out of it. At least I hope.
Yeah. A very good laugh. Maybe like one of those that you go, you know? Good laugh. No competition or anything.
At least they're supposed to be, but oh boy, yeah, I definitely can't fit the logo on. I can't fit the logo on this, that's for sure. Unless they give me letters. Do I get letters or no? There's no damn letters. God damn it! I need a letter. There's no letters.
Letter or letter?
A letter, like as in like letters to spell something out.
Why do you need a letter?
Let me see if I can do this right. Oh no 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 no! This is gonna have to be way wider than what it is. Back to square one, man. Now I'm really gonna need that video editing software.
You're freaking out.
Oh, I gotta restart. Hold on. I gotta restart my whole platform. Ah! I didn't make it long enough.
Wish you didn't. Just kidding.
Huh?
Never say that.
Never say what?
Nothing.
What, never make it long enough?
No, that's not what I said.
Alright, so now I gotta restart this over again. Oh, but that's okay, because you're building a large ship anyway.
Yep. Pretty damn large.
Now I really wish I did buy that editing software.
Why?
So that way I could cut to the part where I keep fucking up.
Right, right.
I keep messing up because it's not. My problem is it's going to be either a giant bulky square or a really ugly looking cylinder.
Mine's looking like a square.
I'm trying to give some symmetry to mine.
Proud of my square.
I'm not saying I wouldn't be fine with a square. It's just got to be, like, my problem is this got to be long enough. And the worst part is the bigger I build it, obviously the more of a odd type of thing is it's going to be, you know.
I guess.
Like it's going to be really disproportional to itself. But I guess it really doesn't matter that much. I just want to fit the logo on. Like if I gotta be honest, I just want to fit this logo on it.
What does it say?
Don't worry about it. Because if you know, then it'll give away my entire thing.
Oh. What is it?
I'm not telling you. Oh boy, I can only fit that one letter on here so far. Nice. this, and then do a T. No, it's not gonna work because T's gonna have to be like separate. Obviously, everything else needs to be the same frickin' size. Alright, that fits. Doesn't fit my standard of how it needs to look, though, so far. Mine just has to fit its dimensions. That's step one, at least. Fit how I want you to, step one. Alright, you'll fit that on there. Just gotta add 2 more layers to it so it'll fit better. Performance issues, huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised. The kid was just complaining it had some performance issues, but it just went away really quick, so I guess it wasn't that big of an issue. Must not have been a big issue, right? So, now to make this look better, I'm going to add another little bit over here. And then another little bit over here. And bam. There are reverse thrusters? Oh boy, sounds like the... Oh. Okay, you got me scared there for a minute.
What's the point of putting thrusters in the front?
To make sure you can reverse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
You're gonna like try to head-on collision me? Is that what I'm hearing? Doesn't sound like a good idea, but I mean, hey, your funeral. That means I may survive. Yeah, I may survive. I'm probably gonna survive. It's probably not gonna be you to survive. Like, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. Well, with the amount, now that I had to make this bigger, with the amount of armor I'm gonna have on it, I should be relatively good. Now, it's not gonna look like a circle like I wanted it to, but that's okay. I'll see if I can fix that towards the end. What noise? I don't hear anything. No, the hard part is can I get it to do this? If I do that, does that make it look more circular? I wonder. Let's just leave it how it is now. It's definitely not going to look completely right, but it should be okay. Oh yeah, why? Oh. Yeah, you wish there were Yoka pistols to make some plays. Alright, so I want this to go straight to that room. Now, 34, that's problem. 1, 2, 3, 6, so. chance right now.
Spot.
What?
Gatling gun.
Like a remote control Gatling gun or one that you have to control from the cockpit?
Cockpit. But why can't I like snap it to a
Because the Gatling guns are only made for small ships. Like for small block ships. Sorry, George, can't use it. It's gay.
Well, I mean, I can.
But you're not building a small ship.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that is gay.
I was waiting for you to say it was gay. Except I beat you to it, which is kind of funny. Let's see, how tall do I need this to be? That's definitely not right. Why was I not going up? I need it to take me up. There we go. Oh, I didn't make that out of the right type of armor. Whoops. No, wait, that's the right armor. Never mind. I just retarded. More performance issues because of the small amount of lag? Wow. It's only when it autosaves. It's got performance issues with autosave, man.
It does.
Yeah. Every time it autosaves, it's when the performance issue things pops up.
Dude, I'm so surprised right now.
Oh yeah, why?
I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Oh. I think you were actually surprised for some reason. Now, one thing I gotta do with mine is somehow make it so you can't see the thrusters.
Why?
Because, realistically, you don't want to see the thrusters. It would ruin the whole thing. Like, that's why.
How would it look?
Yeah, it'll ruin its aesthetically pleasingness. So, that's gonna be the tough one. That's the tough part, is whether or not I can hide the thrusters. Like,
We have machine gun turrets. Will they shoot at your ship again? I mean, not like
what do you
again.
mean?
In past, if I had a machine gun on my ship and
Wait, what?
going out of their range,
Okay, what are you trying to say?
had,
What are you trying
will
to
they
say?
shoot at my own ship
Um,
as a target?
yes, they will.
Really?
Occasionally they do try. Yeah, I think they fixed it, they said, but every time I use them, it literally, the friggin' ship ends up in ruins because of the fact the Gatling turrets and the rocket launchers are trying to shoot something it can't reach.
Lovely.
I'm gonna have to repaint this whole thing later. You know, another thing is this gonna be super long, like lengthy wise going up. Oh, that'll give me plenty of space. I can make floors. I could layer things. I mean, I would honestly love for you to see what I'm doing here, but then you'll know.
I would not want you to see what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, you said it was
I would like it.
you said it was autism.
Yeah. So autism, I'm gonna win. Guaranteed.
See, I don't know if that's how it's gonna work though. At least you think it is, but it's not what's gonna happen. Let's be
I
honest.
know it is.
Let's be honest. That's not how it's gonna.
How I know.
It's just not gonna go down like that.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not because the meta always wins.
Mm-hmm. Sure hope so.
Oh, oh, damn it! I'm always doing something wrong. You say you sure hope so? Why would you hope so?
Yeah. Because I don't think anything can stop this.
What did you make, like a giant dick?
No, not that you that kind of doesn't.
It kind of what?
It kind of looks like one.
Well, I mean, you said you were gonna ram me with it. And you're like, why do I need reverse thrusters? And I'm just thinking, well, I mean, it's obviously got to be a dick, right? Am I right?
I didn't think of that, but no.
Ah, darn, but was I close?
No, it wasn't. I don't know. Looks like a hot
So it's a dick. Oh, it's a wiener. It's a wiener. It's a wiener. Oh my god, you know it'd be funny if somebody can make a spaceship shaped like the McDonald's French fries with the like the box and the French fries. That'd be pretty funny. It would be hilarious because I wonder if the ship would work. And would it be just for yeah, but would it be for just explorer purposes or would it be like would it have some sort of defense capabilities? Mine's gonna have one main directive. Self-destruct. Well, because like I said, if I put any guns or anything on it, it'll ruin the aesthetically pleasingness of it. It'll ruin it'll ruin what it actually is. Yeah, it'll just ruin what it is for me. It'll make me sad too. This still might be a problem now. Now that I look at it again, I may have messed up. Yeah, because I didn't account for what I was trying to do at the first time. Let me see. Yeah, that's... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to restart, though, because I'm already too far to the point of restarting, because I've already got most of the walls up. I think I'll figure out a different way to do the logo. If I can still fit it on here. Which will be unsure of. I wonder how many gyroscopes it's going to take to make this thing turn. What? What's wrong? Do you not remember how to play this game, like, at all? Like, do you need gyros?
I don't know how many gyroscopes I put is enough now.
Well, how big is your ship and how many did you put?
Pretty big. About 5.
You're going to need way more than 5. Do you remember some of the big ships I make that are really big? They use over, like, 100 gyroscopes.
Big ones.
Yep. It's because it depends on how fast you want it to turn. If you want it to turn... Yeah, the faster you'll get it to move, like, turning-wise, yeah. But remember, you don't want it to be too fast. You want it to be just right.
Right.
Because then if it's too fast, you won't know what's happening anymore.
Checking 5 is enough. Honestly, yeah, but just checking. Are you gonna start person again?
V. The heck's wrong with you? Oh, this thing's definitely got to be taller. I definitely need to make this thing taller. This thing is not tall enough to be what it needs to be. But I'm getting there. This is definitely going to be more than a one-part video, that's for sure. That or it's just going to be longer than 2 hours.
I'm almost done.
I'm nowhere near done! You better make a more elaborate ship. Mine's super elaborate.
Mine's pretty elaborate.
If it took you more than, like, 30 minutes, or it took you less than 30 minutes, because it hasn't even been, like, 30 minutes since you've been building, then there's a problem. It's got to be, like, really elaborate, George. I don't want to see some turd. I mean, you said it was a wiener. You know what? It's probably... The wiener looks just like a turd, I bet, so...
Yeah, my ship turns fast enough with 5.
This thing definitely needs to be a lot taller than what it is. Yes, it really does. And another thing is I gotta repaint this whole thing. So you know what? I should make it the color that it should be already, and this would make my life probably about 30 times easier. I told you it was gonna be super elaborate, and you're gonna laugh when you see it. You're gonna laugh. You should at least. I think it's hilarious. Dude, I told you what I was doing. I'm gonna armor it up. It's gonna be chock full of armor, dude. Like, you're gonna think it's gonna be hollow on the inside, but, you know, it's gonna be, like, armored. Armored good. The hard part is just getting it armored properly. You know what? I should literally color this now before this becomes an issue. I should color this now before I go any further because this is going to become an issue sooner or later. Because, like, having to recolor this from scratch would be a pain in the ass. This definitely isn't the right shade of the color I need, but you know what? It'll work because people will get it. People probably already know what it is. This is going to be one long Space Engineers video again, but hopefully people will watch this one. Bam. You know, the more stuff you add to it, the slower it gets. I mean, it's kind of normal. Like, it kind of totally makes sense and everything. I don't think anything's interesting about it because it makes sense. Should we just have like a battle of just like ships that ram each other? Why? Mine's gonna win. I have 3 layers of armor. I'm gonna win. You have 3 layers of what? Oh, you're definitely gonna die first. Yeah, you're done. You're so done. You're gonna end up blowing yourself up. It's totally how it works. It's Space Engineers. The explosives are unpredictable. Like a small amount of rocking could easily blow them up. You're. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need a medical station on this thing. This thing's gonna be a couple of mine's gonna be a couple floors though. Like, I don't know about you, but my ship's gonna have layers of not just armor, but you know, floors. What? You found what? And then we could do another test after this eventually to see which one of our ships could survive a survival situation better than the other. Oh boy, I just messed up on this ship. I accidentally destroyed a block. Now, if we were in survival, which ship would survive better, do you think?
Not mine.
So then I would win that totally. Mine could survive crashing into a planet, I think.
Mine could not survive crashing.
Well, then I've already won. Maybe we'll do another contest another day to see who can make a spaceship that can crash mostly intact on a planet. And the guy with the most intact spaceship wins. The heck are you making so many noises for?
What's it? People alive? I don't want to answer.
What does that do?
Don't know.
Never heard of. I've never seen that before. Enable idle movement.
Yeah.
Sounds not good.
Wait, what?
I said enabling idle movement doesn't sound too good.
It's grand.
Alright, more or less that's all correct now. Now, doesn't essentially matter what the inside looks like later, but I may have to cut some layers off of this if need be. Now let's cut a layer off it right now before we get too high on that.
Oh, it's an onion, isn't it?
No. God, that'd be so hard. My God, that would be impossible.
Alright, never mind then. Because you're saying layers all the time. I'm
Well,
thinking of Shrek, and
yeah, you have a problem with Shrek. Yeah,
layers.
it's green like an ogre.
So it's not an onion?
No, you get a hint though. It's green like an ogre.
Got it. That helps. And me destroying it, I guess.
Well, I mean, I guess you'll see it coming. Yeah, it is green. Big, mean, and green.
Big green and mean. Like my mother.
Oh, that doesn't sound right, man. Could you insult your mother like that? That seems so messed up.
Actually, I think we get out of there.
But
Out of here.
this definitely doesn't look like a circle like I need it to be.
This is coming. We need to get out.
Alright, well, this is definitely a failed attempt at what I'm making, but
Screaming, but God isn't answering.
it's because it's Space Engineers, and, you know, we're playing a game, so we don't need his help. Or we shouldn't need his help, he thinks. See?
Alright, so should I just go to you now?
No. Nowhere near done.
Get done.
Dude, it's gonna take forever. Just occupy yourself somehow.
Forever.
I'm telling you, you're gonna need to improve your spaceship. Yeah, there's no way yours is gonna survive.
Me spaceship.
Yes, your spaceship.
I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, Hank Hill, what you gonna tell me what?
It's gonna survive. It's gonna die.
What if your hypothesis is wrong?
What if your hypothesis is also wrong?
Well, then I guess we'll have to wait because we're both not getting anywhere here. Just arguing about our hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Our hypothesis. Yeah, whatever you want to call them.
Hypothesis.
I don't know, what is the plural of hypothesis?
Alright.
It's so sad that I can't make it as circular as I want it to be. But It'll work. Yeah, it's totally a pair of balls, dude. It's a pair of balls with a dick attached to the end of it. That's why it's taking so long. I'm only on the shaft right now, man. It's gonna take forever. I ain't even started on the balls yet. I'm trying to get a good layout, but it's not working. You're the only faggot I see here. I gotta switch colors. I need some gray. There we go. You know what? I'm not gonna use hydrogen like I want to. I'm gonna use ion thrusters. Because ion thrusters would be more realistic and ideal for space travel.
No. Hydrogen thrusters are better.
Yes, they are better, but this is better for space travel because it's not going to cost me any hydrogen to run these. And that's exactly what I need, is not have to spend any sort of hydrogen on this stuff. Like, because there's no way I could have enough hydrogen tanks to support what I'm doing. There's just no way. No, 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 you didn't want to stop. You wanted to keep going.
Yeah, I thought about that and I realized the part is good.
Don't forget to save the spaceship design just in case anything bad happens. Control something. Control B, maybe? I don't know, look it up real quick. I can't remember what the save option for it was. But saving them is definitely going to be important. I told you I'm not entirely sure what it is, so if I was you, I'd just check. Alright. Now this should be the front of my thing. Now I got chain. Now this all should be. I don't know. Nope, not what I wanted. Now see, you're already done with your ship, so that's your weakness there, is that your ship's obviously not good enough. I still recommend you build a more elaborate ship, but upon my request of you attempting to build a more elaborate ship, you're just like, ah, it's good enough. We all know I'm gonna win, so it don't matter. Cause I'm gonna win, boy. Are you sure about that? 3 layers thick armor. 1 layer being heavy, which barely takes any sort of explosive damage. And then 2 layers armored, which will take explosive damage, but probably not enough. I'm not worried. It's just that your problem is that you're getting too cocky, thinking your spaceship's good enough. Mine's way superior. Yes, sir. Now, getting my other thrusters is definitely going to be the hard part. These thrusters are the easy part. These can hide in the underbelly part of the item I'm building, but the rest of it can't. So, that's where my hardest thing is going to be. I do know where I'm going to put all my gyroscopes, though. Yep. And then I'm going to do a quick test to see if I have enough gyroscopes. Let's see, 9, 9. Let's do 9 more on each side. Or let's actually do this real quick and make sure all the armor matches going all the way down. You know, I'm thinking, should we inspect each other's ships, like look at each other's ships after we both finish, or
What do you mean after we both finish?
like as in when my spaceship's done, we could look at each other's different spaceships. You don't think that's a good idea? All right. I was trying to be fair and give you more of an edge there, but okay. If you say so.
Go in first.
Alright. If that's what Senpai wants.
What I want.
To go in head first, okay. That's Now realistically I want my ship to also work in a survival situation, so I'm obviously gonna have to set up all my conveyors and stuff. So
Alright.
that's definitely gonna take a while too. That's why I'm telling you should make a more elaborate ship.
Don't worry, I'm doing what I can.
Doing what you can isn't going to be good enough because the meta's going to win this. And I'm willing to bet on it.
Are you now?
Yep.
Makes you so confident.
Because my 3 layers of armor plus my more maneuverability that I will have over your ship.
Makes you say that you're more maneuverable.
Because of the amount of gyroscopes I have, the amount of engines I'm going to have, I'm going to be way more maneuverable. All this stuff's going to be hidden from you too, so you won't even see the weaknesses of my engines. Well, yeah, if you would take out my engines, my ship would be just dead floating in space. It's like if I took out your engines, you would be dead floating in space. Engines are every ship's weakness, especially if it's... And then your power supply, you know, that's even more of a weakness. Big target on it. If you can see that visibly. Somebody's retarded enough to leave their reactor visible.
Have no. Oh. Yeah, that would be
You left your reactor visible, didn't you?
no. How would I do that?
Because you weren't looking and paying attention.
Of course I was.
If you say so. Where heavy armor. And I'm going to make the armor layers different colors. That way you know what layer you're at. Green the first layer, white's the second layer, and black will be the third layer maybe. Or I might make the third layer a different color and make my interior black. I haven't really decided yet. All I know is I gotta get these layers done to be able to tell where I'm gonna put, or what to tell what I'm gonna put where and stuff like that. Cause I ain't decided yet. Oh yeah, you're getting closer to being done with yours now. I'm still only adding on my second layer of armor, so you got a while, buddy.
Yeah, I'm adding on armor too now.
Remember, the more armor you add, the more gyroscopes you need, the more thrusters you need to get force and, you know, stuff like that. To be able to push the ship. You're gonna need more powerful thrusters.
Yeah, boss.
I'm probably gonna make a bunch of tiny hydrogen thrusters to hide on the inside of my ship. And then layer it all off with another layer of coating of armor. That way it'll be completely safe from in case of hydrogen leaks. That's another thing I don't like about hydrogen tanks. As soon as they start leaking and they get low enough health, they go kaboom! I know, but I don't like that because the reactor makes a smaller explosion compared to hydrogen. And hydrogen, once it go like a certain part explodes, or if there was like all your tanks were damaged and explode at the same time, you know, that's a lot of damage done to your ship.
Yeah.
See, stuff you got to think about.
Was not thinking about that.
I think it's gonna look more like a square on the inside now than it is on the outside. That's for sure. Mine was supposed to be like a cylinder, but it's definitely not what it ended up coming out looking like. Well, it did at first, just was too small to fit the logo. I guess I could have gone with it still, but you know what? This gives me more better chance to put more armor on it. So, yeah, because it's gonna be way better than you think it is. It's gonna be like 4 times stronger than your ship. You know, I wonder if I could do another thing I want to try to make the logo out of rocket launchers that when I shoot at you, the rockets go in the formation of the logo. It would be kind of cool. Well, I mean, obviously a barrage of rockets like that would hit you better, right? And maybe brand the logo into you when it damages your armor. That'd be even cooler. And they'd be so spread out, you'd have to like focus on each individual one, so it would work pretty much. Do you remember what layers or color I told you the layers of armor were? Green's the first layer, which is the you know, when I started first coloring it. White's going to be the second layer. And then I haven't decided on a color for the third layer still. Still thinking about what color I want. But it's going to be like separate colors for a reason. Just so that way we know how deep you get when it comes to the armor. It'll help me improve on the ship for next time.
Alright.
Alright, what?
Alright.
Who are you saying alright to?
Author.
Oh, what did he say?
Cat's great.
Your cat's hungry?
Yes.
What about your dog?
I don't have a dog.
I know it's your sister's dog, at least that's what you say.
Well, I mean, it is.
I mean, you should take care of it too, George. That would be nice.
No.
I feel bad for that poor dog still, the way you abuse the poor thing.
Here, I don't like it.
That poor dog. Animal abuse!
Hey, what are we? Oh, that's gonna change my mind about that, though.
What's wrong with the dog?
It bit my tits.
Bitch, your what?
It was eating from my tits.
I mean, dogs do that. What's your point? You gotta have a more valid reason than that.
It's not my dog, and it shouldn't be eating from my tits.
But dogs do that, especially when their owners don't do a good job at watching them.
Exactly.
You should tell your sister to watch her dog better.
She doesn't. Treats it like it's just another chore.
So
It's a big deal.
who takes care of the dog?
Her, but she doesn't, like, take care of it, you know?
I guess not
She
really
wakes
makes
up,
much sense.
first thing she does is lets the dog outside on the porch. She goes to school, she comes back, lets the dog inside of the cage, and then
That dog is a
again
poor
goes
that poor dog has a sad life.
yeah,
And why do you blame the dog for doing things to you when you should be blaming your sister
I do,
and
I do.
her poor treatment of that poor dog?
If you don't listen, then it's not mine. It was her dog. She said she wanted one. I said, yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
That's yeah, but
And,
that's what everybody says when they want a dog and a cat.
well, I got a cat and I took care of it.
Yeah, but cats are fat and lazy anyway.
That's why they're easy to take care of.
All right, adding on the third layer of armor now before I do anything else. Can't do anything else until I get on this layer of armor. I literally can't put any thrusters inside of the ship until I figure out how thick my armor is going to be. You know what? Maybe I'll leave the sides more vulnerable because... You know what? Let me not tell you. Let me not tell you what sides are going to be vulnerable now because I have to contemplate how much thrusters I have to fit. There's got to be a lot of extra thick walls. I'm curious. Is this like... Yeah, okay, so that's straightened out. That's good. I think my phone just died on me. Finally, after like hours of waiting for it to die, it was at 4%. Yo, there's got to be a better way to like do this though. Like why doesn't it extend more than just one way? Why can't it extend both ways? Huh, I don't know, let's just fix that with that. Alright, I got the 3 different color layers almost done of my armor. You know, I think I saw people do like a test for the space engineers, like light armor and heavy armor. I think the light armor did better against explosives than the heavy armor did.
Well,
Like they did like a couple layers. Like they did 3 layers thick heavy and 3 layers thick light. And I think the light armor did better. But they were also testing like their own type of ballistic missiles, so they were trying to figure out whether their ballistic missiles would work or not, and they did. But they wanted to see whether it would be good enough to penetrate armor on ships, otherwise they wouldn't use them. And they worked and penetrated the armor. It's just like, I guess it depends on the way like it hits the ship, you know. Whether it hits like a weaker, like when it hits a weaker spot in the ship, I guess, you know, they would go straight through. What? What's yup, 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 yup?
What is my life come to?
I
You won't let me scram.
love that video. Getting somewhere, man. We're only an hour into the video, man, and you know, my ship doesn't look any more like what it's supposed to be. I'm still only on the layers of armor.
I'm putting armor also.
Yeah, but I only have layers of armor. Like mine's just a giant block of armor. It barely has any thrusters on it. It doesn't even have doesn't even have a reactor in it yet.
Oh, mine has all those on it.
Mine doesn't. It's just mostly just a giant block of armor, as I keep stating to you. Giant, like 3-layered wall thick armor. Yeah, man, what are you gonna do against 3 layers of thickness? Extra thick.
Red platform? Or you're at blue platform?
I'm at blue platform. Alright. This is definitely gonna be a long video, but it may not be as long as the last one.
Tell me if that hits anywhere near you.
I swear to God, if my ship gets damaged in any way, I'm gonna be hella pissed. Hell
I
yeah.
doubt it would.
It says red mob set. Why are you getting closer to me? Or no, you're getting farther now. Okay, that's good. You stay that way. Yeah, I can see how the distance, how many kilometers you are away from me.
How come I can't see how many distance you are?
Because I don't have an antenna on my ship or a beacon.
I don't have an antenna on my ship or beacon.
Huh, weird. Well, I can see you.
Weird.
I don't know, are your tags turned on? You know, press H and find out.
H.
H, yes.
I pressed H and I still can't see.
Yo, my shoulder's falling asleep. Oh, man. How does yours work so far? How well is it working?
Working pretty well.
Is it maneuverable?
Whoa, did that damage it? How did I?
Did you
Whoa.
damage your ship somehow?
Yeah. I
So I
tried to
was...
spin as fast as I could without dampers on, and I just... I don't know if that was the cause, or...
See, I told you your ship's not strong enough. If I did that to my ship, it totally wouldn't be damaged at all.
Oh, I didn't think my ship was that damaged.
You just said it was. Did too. You horrible liar, you.
I didn't really think it was, but, no. Look at that edge.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna win. No doubt in my mind that I'm going to beat you. Question is, I gotta place my reactor, to me, I have to place it strategically. Because I could either do one of two things. Place it directly in front of my cockpit, or place it in on a different floor. I could
How
place it.
big is your reactor, huh?
It's gonna be a large reactor. More than one, though.
Yeah, I have like 5.
Okay, well, that's a little excessive.
Not excessive if it's this big.
I think it's excessive, but, you know, that's all you, man. I was going to use small ones originally, but now that I upped the size, I should probably switch to 2 large reactors. And also reposition the cockpit more correctly because it's not symmetrical. There we go. Now the cockpit's been much more symmetrical now. Alright, so all internal parts of the ship that matter will be made yellow because that's what matters. Like, I'm color coding my ship, man.
Mine's all gray.
Here's just all gray ship. Yeah, Mob Senpai built an all gray ship. That's wonderful. Because Senpai isn't good at building. That's why it's all gray. Oh, yeah? Can you do it with a non-gray ship?
Yes.
Well, then maybe you should do it with a non-gray ship.
Maybe I will.
I mean, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, I know. I'm still armoring up my ship, so it's gonna have like 7 layers.
That's way too much armor. You're not even going to be able to run on that. You're not going to be able to run that. There's no way in hell you'll be able to run that ship. There's a will, but there's no way for that. There's just... Okay, bet. I'm betting. What you betting? I'm betting I win, so we'll see what happens, I guess, huh? My finger hurts, too. My shoulder hurts more, though, because I'm leaning back and my keyboard's so far away. So I'm leaning forward now, but now my back's going to kill me later. Like, I'm going to have some... Dude, my pinky finger, my thumb hurt. Everything hurts right now. And, oh, you know you could just... You know, I'm not going to tell you the secret to building faster.
I know, I just like it better this way.
I don't. It's so much more painful. I mean, I'm obviously still in pain because I had to do it so many times, but it's a lot less compared to having to place each individual block the way you're doing it.
Figure out how to go faster. That's crazy.
You didn't even know how to do it? I thought you knew how to do it.
Nah, I was kidding before, but now I do.
Yeah, you know how long it took me to figure that out?
That was amazing.
It took me like months to figure that out because my friend Handy wouldn't tell me. He figured it out. He wouldn't tell me. He figured it out off of a fluke though. He had no clue either.
So very,
Yes, it does. Alright, so...
a lot less than home.
Yes, a lot less clicking. Like, a lot less clicking is definitely an understatement. It is definitely less clicking.
So
It is indeed, as you say, smooth. I don't know if I want to be this close to the reactor, but I'm this close to the reactor. Well, I'm gonna be that close to the reactor, so kind of don't get much of a choice on that one. That looks right. Well, what the heck? I somehow managed to copy my ship somehow on accident. That was weird. Was super weird for me. Alright, now I need conveyor belts. And now it's got to be the color yellow because it's an important part to the ship. Performance issues, and it's autosaving, that's why. You know, a lot of these are gonna have to be like, it's gonna be retarded as crap, but a lot of these are gonna have to be like, basically these are just gonna, yeah, this is gonna be so stupid, but you know what, it works. Oh yeah,
What?
I said oh yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool. What are you oh my
Fine.
god about?
This thing isn't gonna fly right. Now that I put this much. Oh shoot! How do I get inside?
You don't even know, you don't even have a way to get in your own ship so far, it sounds like.
How to get into the box?
Sounds like I'm still winning.
Oh my gosh!
Sounds like,
It's literally a giant cube. Okay. I mean, it's not a giant cube. What am I doing? Not giving away my design or anything.
I mean, design totally makes a difference in everything, but you know.
But it's not a cube though. Just
I mean, that's what you say. It kind of honestly sounds like it is a cube because of the way you're saying it, so just saying.
nah, that ain't a cube.
What type of cube is it then, huh?
It's
If it ain't a cube,
it's a non-cubic structure.
a non-cubic structure, huh? Now, how does this non-cubic structure function, if you don't mind me asking?
Non.
So it non-functions. So you sounds like to me it may not work. You just said it doesn't function. See? You're even admitting to it now. It doesn't function.
Yes.
So your ship is garbage. But you just admitted it doesn't function.
No, it functions.
Does it now?
Quadratic function.
Now see, that's not the type of function you want.
What type of function do you need?
No, no, no. You don't need that function either. You definitely don't want it. You don't need it.
You want it.
I don't want it, nor need it. I am definitely going to need more hydrogen tanks than this. Than what I made already. Oh, the other worst part is that... 1, 2, 3... This is all hydrogen thrusters. Like, honestly, if you don't laugh at my ship, even though you're not going to see these thrusters, like, you're going to laugh, though. I feel like you will. You'll enjoy the way my ship is. I feel. I mean, you want me to enjoy your ship, so...
You block the thrusters. Will that affect them more?
Yes, it will. It'll actually burn the armor. That's why I'm concerned about putting it inside.
Will burn the armor.
Yes, sir.
That would be a thing.
It does. It does burn the armor, and it's not good either. You have to actually move the ship to cause it to burn it.
Alright, give me a second.
And you gotta be moving it for, like, more than, like, 2 seconds. You gotta be moving it... Like, during the battle, it'll definitely burn.
Check this out.
It'll damage the armor for sure. And it'll just make it easier for me to destroy you, you know, because your ship's gonna suck even more.
Nothing's happening to the armor.
You gotta keep going, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll happen. Like, if it's, like, I think the distance is 2 to 1 blocks, it'll definitely damage it.
Right on it.
It'll take a while to damage it, but I'm telling you, it'll damage it. I didn't turn that feature off, so it'll definitely damage it. I wanted it to have some realism in this battle.
Not getting that. Dude, my freaking ship weighs. Can't even read that number. Hold on. One, one, seven, huh?
Alright.
7 zeros.
7 zeros? Holy crap, that's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, there's 7 zeros.
What monst? How heavy is your, like, can you even move your ship?
Yeah, I'm moving it.
How fast does it go, though? And how fast can you slow down? That's another problem you gotta test out.
Well, I only put thrusters on the front, so if I'm moving to the side, I cannot stop moving to the side.
So it sounds like you're already screwed.
Nah, man.
Fam, I think you are, buddy. I'm totally gonna win this. Alright, you know what? I already got this in the back. I could smell and taste the victory.
That's not victory you're smelling.
Oh yeah, what am I smelling? Go ahead. Yeah, tell me what I'm smelling, because you ain't got nothing to say.
Alright, let's check out this one, because I'm pretty dang sure that it's not damaging. Not one bit. Wait a minute. It was getting damaged.
I told you.
It took a long time too, though.
Prolonged times, like, let's just say you leave it on, if you keep it like that, it's just gonna keep damaging itself more over time, making it easier for me to destroy you in the end.
Okay, let's take those out. Wait. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think my ship's gonna weigh as much as yours, but
Oh yeah, most definitely. My ship would, but I can't even read that number.
can't even read the
7
number.
zeros.
It's gotta be over 1 billion, right?
Yep, that's over 1 billion.
So, quadrillion maybe?
Don't know. This one getting damaged. A little bit. Not enough damage for me.
Any damage will turn the tide of the battle.
Just not enough damage, that's all.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
But any amounts of damage could easily turn the tide of this battle.
Yes, I'm aware.
And I still gotta find out whether I can do what I want to do. Which would be setting up the missiles and arrangement of the logo. Oh, this is definitely not going to look that good when I have to cover the ship up like this.
Dark in here.
Dark and where your spaceship?
Yeah.
Can I just come look at yours?
No,
I'm curious to why it looks like a penis still, probably.
does not look like a penis.
Bet.
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 Bet. I'm betting. You said it looked like a wiener, so it technically looks like a penis. Because a penis and a wiener look
A
the
long
same.
time ago. Designs changed.
Design has changed?
Designs change.
They change, huh? So
Yes.
you're telling me it doesn't look like a cock anymore?
Never did it even start that way.
If you say so.
If I say so.
I'd love to make like a... Making this into the... Making this into the tab is going to be really hard.
Grab them.
That's totally the tab.
Pretty much way after I'm actually done.
Man, you don't even know, do you? Boy, this is gonna be a great fight. Especially because every time you change the weight, you're gonna have to recompensate for all the stuff you did.
Oh, you didn't answer my question.
Oh, what?
If you block thrusters, does it affect the thruster?
It affects your armor. I'm not sure about the thruster performance. I've never seen something like that happen. Whoa, I need some lights for inside of here. It's dark inside of mine now that I just capped it off. So you still don't have a guess at what mine is? Mine's so easy. No.
I don't know.
I wonder if these small hydrogen thrusters will be enough to give me thrust. I'm still concerned about the amount of hydrogen I'm actually producing is definitely not enough. I am already aware of how much I need. I have to stop those ones from doing a thing. Quite a bit. It's definitely going to be a lot of hydrogen. And you know what? These are the... I am completely unsure. That's why I'm so worried. I don't know if creative mode will run out of fuel or not. If you ask me, more than likely it probably will. Even though it's creative mode. It would make sense if it didn't do that, but you know, it's also got to have some sort of realism in it, right? Especially because if you run out of, like, the worst part is you can run out of hydrogen just being stationary with your ship. So, it still wastes the hydrogen just at a slow amount. Slower than when you're using it. I need that to be that color. What happened?
It's gonna take me a while to reach top speed.
Oh boy, so that means you're screwed.
It's gonna take me a bit to slow down.
Should definitely fix that then.
It's literally
So it's not addictive. So, have you ever seen Star Trek?
no.
Oh, then you won't get the reference, but it probably looks like a bored cube. You're so excited over a cube, and you believe that cube is going to win you the fight.
Fights.
How is a cube going to beat me, though? Like, can you explain that, please?
Because it's a giant cube.
And what are its offensive capabilities?
A lot of offensive capabilities.
Is it just exploding?
No. Maybe.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Its only offensive capability is going kaboom.
No.
Oh, you know what? Keep going, because, like I said, mine's going to take a while. And I realize something that needs to be done now rather than later, too. Well, then, what's the point? You're definitely not going to win. You can't move. It doesn't even classify as a spaceship. I wouldn't even call it a fortress. I'd just call it something that no longer works. It has to function like a spaceship. It can't function like a spaceship if it doesn't work. If it can't move, it doesn't count. So do whatever it takes. The whole point of a spaceship is to go from one place in space to another place in space. I mean, come on. Definitely. Let's see, my problem is I feel like these are totally going to conflict with each other. If it somehow doesn't, it'd be a miracle. Just to test it, throw the armor on. Color coat and things so that way I can find out if it's going to get damaged or not. I don't need conveyor junctions now. Now I need the straight thingies. Getting so close, man. Let's see, number 8. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Go here. Go there. Now, the ships should essentially do what I want it to do, except go down.
Why not now?
Because I didn't put any downward thrusters in it yet. It's a work in progress. I'm just testing everything else.
Project Cube is almost.
Is that what you've labeled it? Project Cube? I feel so bad for your invention.
Oh, I would.
I mean, it's just been labeled as a cube. Oh boy, yeah, mine's definitely gonna be hard to do.
Wait, Project Death Cube.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so hard to fly this thing, dude.
Streaming me.
What do you mean streaming?
This is the bottom of my above my HUD. It says streaming.
Are you streaming something?
No.
Oh, it actually starts and stops on a dime. That's not bad. I think I could use a little more stopping power, though. You know what?
What does it weigh?
7289879.00 kilograms.
How many zeros?
There would be 1, 2, 3, like 6 or 7. It's either 6 or 7, yeah. Well, you know what? Its stop and go capabilities are pretty good already. So, like, to be honest, I'm fairly happy with it, and it turns pretty well. Might add a few more gyroscopes, but mine looks pretty. I'm doing pretty good compared to what it probably would have been if I would have stopped. So there's no way that this armor didn't get damaged. That armor has to be getting damaged somehow. I may or may not put Gatling turrets on this. It just all depends on how this goes and how it looks. I mean, I can tell you right now, it's definitely a failed attempt at what I wanted it to be, but at least I tried.
This is a win against what I wanted.
I mean, you just made a cube, so I at least tried to make what I wanted.
Like it's the Allspark.
The Allspark or the Tesseract? I mean, both are cubes, but those doesn't matter. I thought you were more of a Marvel guy than just Transformers. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Oh, I done messed up. There we go.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah? That doesn't sound too good, George. What'd you do?
We're good.
I liked Oh Shoot better. Could you go back to Oh Shoot?
Nah.
But Oh Shoot was better for me. Alright, I'm getting closer to completion with every waking second. And it's only been an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes actually.
Could have been so much farther.
You would have been fine. It's fine. You'll be okay. So you missed an hour and 40 minutes. Who cares? Alright, now my stop and go power should be even better than before. Except, like I said, eventually I'm definitely going to need more hydrogen thrusters on this thing. Like, for sure going to need more hydrogen thrusters. It's either going to be, I'm going to need more tanks, more thrusters. Boy, I need a little bit of everything. I wonder if 4 would realistically be enough. I mean, probably not. So let's do about that many. Should do a lot better than what it was doing now. I'll just connect this, because I'm lazy, we'll do it with conveyor junctions. Because I'm too lazy to swap through the different types of conveyor systems. Now we go to the oxygen generator. That should be good enough for that. 2 generators plus an oxygen tank couldn't hurt. Don't worry, we're getting closer to being more and more done. You never go to bed early anyway, so you'll be fine. 1 oxygen tank should be enough, realistically. This is only a one-man spaceship.
This is a 1 cube spaceship.
I still don't understand how your cube is going to do so well. At least you think it's going to do so well. I mean,
What I know.
It is what you think, rather than what you know.
What I
Just saying, I don't know about that, man. Just saying. Let me see if I can get these yield modules and speed modules on here. This should help maximize efficiency.
cannot place ship would exceed regulation. What?
You're exceeding regulation? What does that mean? The heck did you do? Damn it. Not what I want.
What regulation?
You must be doing something wrong if you're exceeding ship regulations, man. Even though you don't know what regulations you're exceeding.
Yeah, this is dirty.
I got my speed modules on. Let's get some yield modules. Feel like this
Can't add any more stuff.
power efficiency module. So you pretty much built your spaceship to the point of no return then, to like it can't do anything else. Like it's permanently forever done. How did you manage to do that? What are you trying to add onto it? Let's start there.
Okay.
Yet it exceeds regulations. Interesting. How many turrets do you have on it?
I don't know.
Maybe there's limited turrets. I mean, that'd be kind of gay, but it's possible. Alright, now I have to make downward thrusters to go down. I think my ship's definitely going to be more maneuverable than yours, though.
Oh, no doubt.
You're way too heavy of a square, probably. Let's be honest, more than likely you're a very heavy square. Are you very, very heavy, or just very heavy?
I don't know. I haven't checked how much heavy I am.
Should you start checking how much heavy you are to make sure you can still move?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
Yep. Circle.
can you still move?
Yes.
Wow.
Just barely.
Oh, but barely. So that means I'm definitely winning this.
Now I just gotta add more stuff.
Why do you think adding more stuff will help you? What if you're gonna exceed regulations again?
I can't exceed more regulations just one more turn.
You obviously are going to exceed more regulations. Let that charge up. I got something that charges in mine. Bet you don't. You know what you know what it does?
But
Makes me go Sonic speed.
charger,
Uh,
I mean a hyperdrive.
yeah. I said it charges. That's what I said. I didn't like mean it as it's a literal charger. I meant it like it charges.
So it's a hyperdrive.
Yes.
Why do you have a hyperdrive?
Because what if I need to go Sonic speed?
Well, I mean, I guess because I already have one.
You already what?
I already have a hyperdrive.
Lies.
What? This cube has to go places.
Good point. But you're gonna need more than one hyperdrive. Oh man. I mean, you made a compelling point that your cube has to go places. I mean, I'm with you on that, but you know, I'm just saying you might want more than one in that case. Because I feel like your cube's never going to go anywhere.
Dude, I have like how many? I think it's I got spaced armor. I got compact and spaced armor.
Uh huh.
Are made. There's one block of space
Uh huh.
going in between, but outside of that space there are two blocks of armor.
Okay.
One is four thick, the other one's four thick, so there's eight technically,
Uh huh.
eight all around thick of armor.
Let me like super speed up.
Right?
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh boy, the ship's not stopping. Did I not do that right when I made the things I needed to make?
Huh?
No, I didn't. I actually made it way worse for myself. I need to make those upside down. No, I need to. I built them completely wrong.
Oh man,
So,
better.
currently stop, I'm going to need to use ginormous ion thrusters. Hey, those ginormous ion thrusters sure did help, though. Now, let's just make sure we make these really tiny again. Boy, oh boy, that was almost a bad mistake.
This too was a bad mistake.
But you loved your cube.
I know I do. Very much.
So, you know, it's going to be tough for me is having to do this properly. Because I'm building all of this stuff internally. So that's what messed me up is I didn't realize that I was putting it in the wrong way because the ship's being built internally. Like from,
Built it from the outside first.
yeah, no, I'm building everything on the inside. So
Yeah.
the best option would be to do this. Do this. Do that.
That's
And
messed up.
do this. And do that. And go over another bit.
Did you ever get those things I sent you?
What things would you send me?
I sent you two blocks.
No, I never got 2 blocks, I don't think. Or if I did, I never really saw them, I'm not sure. Alright. Now to retest the stopping power of this.
Oh yeah, I gotta have you. Oh, thanks for the reminder.
No problem, buddy. Whew. This is going to be a tough one because all my stuff's internally built. I gotta make sure nothing conflicts with nothing. That's definitely a tough one. Definitely goes stops like a dime, that's for sure.
Stops like a dime or stops on a dime.
Same difference. Stops on a dime. Alright, let's see how many zeros I have, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still only have 6 zeros. Are you counting the points at the end of yours, or no? Like the
No.
.00? Okay, yeah, no, I only have 6 zeros still. I am going to have to build more layers of armor, though, because of reasons. Yeah, mostly because I've built, like, the inside is so open, even though I have 3 layers thick of armor, like, there's just, like, I don't need anything else to be placed in here, like, there's nothing to do but make it armored. Or I could just leave it how it is and see how it goes. Because if I armor it anymore, it's going to take longer. It'll definitely take longer if I have to armor it. Or if I armor it anymore. I mean, I definitely want my cockpit to be protected, though, so I'm going to give myself a little better protection. Let's see. George, your base isn't by a river, right?
What?
I said your rust base isn't by a river, right?
No.
Okay. Then, as far as I know, we don't have a river base then.
It goes near river.
No. Somebody's asking if we have a river base. And as far as I know, we don't, but no, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so I am basically done with this. Except for I want a tad more armor. For the cockpit area. Which, well, remember, space is relative to you in space. Were you actually spooked by that?
Yeah, it was kind of lost inside my ocean.
That's pretty funny.
Oh no, I know if I cover that up, you know, what, cat,
Remember, it's hungry. Just say you have more important things than that poor cat.
Yes, I'm aware you're hungry. Don't feed him.
Thought your cat was hungry.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Must.
For that.
Well, he's probably trying to lead you to his food bowl, as my cats would. What?
Outside.
What happened?
So he's doing a bad job. His bowl's outside.
Why is this food bowl outside?
Because he's an outside cat.
But you let your cat in your house, though. I'm confused. It doesn't make him an outside cat. Makes him quite the opposite.
No, 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 no. Elementary, my dear. Watson.
Watson.
No. My goodness. It's like no space. Well, there is space. Space. But there's not enough space.
In your ship. But there's definitely enough space in space. Alright, so basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to, like, armor my whole self up here in the cockpit area. That way I wouldn't die. even if the ship is destroyed. Like realistically, I'd be totally safe in this. I would totally be like 100% safe.
Yes, I am glad you feel safe to the of your own.
Well, shouldn't you feel safe while you're in your ship?
You could, but pointless. There's no danger.
Well, what's the point of feeling danger if there's no safe?
Exactly.
Yeah, see? I knew I was getting somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna check. Maybe I should add more gyroscopes.
Gyroscopes.
I said that.
No, you said gyro.
Yeah.
No, now you said gyroscope before you said.
Don't worry. Is that the cat? What? I need to add more ground.
So I told you, cat's hungry. I can hear your dad.
God. Did what? Bad cat.
What did he do? Cats can't be bad if they didn't do nothing.
He took a swipe at me, Pop.
You know, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
I'll be right back.
Almost done with this. We're getting so much closer. So much closer to being done now. So need light armor. Conveyors. And rocket launcher.
I saw you.
Huh?
I saw you.
I mean, you saw me. You're still very far from me.
Took a look at my ship.
No, I didn't. What? Did not. I don't even know where your ship's at right now.
I think the ship's ready.
But I'm just not adding the defensive capabilities to mine.
Oh my god, it does take a long while for it to slow down. Dude, I
What?
almost hit 3 trillion kilograms.
Jeez. I mean, it's still not too late.
3 trillion? Okay, this is 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Oh, 2 billion.
2
29
billion.
billion. No, 2 billion 900. 2 billion 900 million. Yes.
That's so
2
hard to
billion
believe.
900 million. Huh?
That's so hard to believe.
2 billion 900 million?
Yeah.
You're crazy. Alright, but I gotta do something about my hydrogen. They're draining for some odd reason. I can't really get to my hydrogen tanks because I blocked them off.
Well, see, I made sure mine were refillable by using the oxygen generator. Except realistically, you'd need ice in there, except you don't because we're playing creative, so...
How do we get into the generator? The generator, how do I get into the, oh yeah, you need a generator, don't you? Is
Generator
that
for what?
mandatory?
Yeah. Realistically, yeah.
So I would have to add one, wouldn't I?
More than likely, yeah. I added one on mine.
Oxygen generator, that's what you're...
Yep, that's the only thing that could produce hydrogen.
Alright, alright. I'm guessing I have to use conveyors if I need it.
Yep, that would be recommended. It doesn't look right now because now the
Oh,
T.
oh, oh. I'm using conveyor belts. We don't conveyor belt. Conveyor belts. There we go. Can I have a T-bone roll? No, it's the conveyor junction. That's what it's called. Yep, curved. We got the green one. Nice. That's all we need. Conveyor junction. We go down.
I'm just letting you know now. You don't stand a chance, brother.
I'll have you know, brother. I will stand a chance.
Man, my defensive capabilities of my logo will keep me alive. Oh, you know what? I just found the shade of green I needed for the whole time. Wow. They did have the shade of green I wanted. Well, I'm going to have to repaint it now, but that should be quick compared to doing everything else.
Here we go. I got one dude hooked up. I just need to see if it's rebuilding. I don't know yet. Yeah, it is. Very slowly, but it is. I just need to get a home. Oh my god, I cannot tell which way we should type it. There we go. Perfect. Right, right. Yes. Get one about the same height.
Oh, that definitely does not look good.
Yes.
I'm making holes in my armor. I'm not even patching it right with the correct armor, so some spots of my armor are going to be weaker.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Make it easier.
well, I am, so you're welcome.
If anything, it should make it easier for you.
I should, but I thought, well, it won't be fair if I win, so let me help George is what I thought would be best.
Appreciate the thought. But it is you who needs the help.
I mean, I disagree, but
I agree.
of course you agree. Because you think your ship is better than mine, although I have the far superior ship.
It's you, boys.
And I'm almost done. I'm actually putting in the logo now. Then all I have to do is attach what it's made out of to each other, and it'll all be good. What? What is you fool? Are you sure like a billion rocket barrage won't beat your cube?
Yes.
Like you're actually 100% positive?
100%.
Then that means your cube's so heavy it shouldn't be able to move.
It moves. I made sure of that. Oh boy.
Oh boy. I totally messed this one up. It's gonna be really hard to do it, this logo.
Do what?
Do the logo I'm trying to do. At least to correspond well enough with the size of this thing. I got like definitely the first part of it down, but other than that, not much luck. Now I'm just going to make the whole patch out of armored blocks instead of light blocks. That way the patch of armor is stronger where I patch it. Oh no, 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 it's not what we wanted. There we go. I don't understand. How's there now a different shade of green when I needed this one earlier, but... Did you make sure you saved your new version of your cube now?
Not yet.
Is it still not done?
No.
How much more armor are you adding?
Yeah, math. I think you need more.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No more armor, huh? Oh, yeah, that would be important too. You almost cannot tell the differences between the greens. At least not at the angles.
Alright, all the generators are hooked up. Check as much well.
You mean power? Because, you know, the generators produce power?
Wait, power?
Yes, generators produce power, not fuel.
Oxygen generators, man.
Oh, now see, now you're making more sense.
Yeah, you're confusing me.
You're confusing yourself more like it.
I have enough battery life for 20 seconds.
Do you seriously only have enough for 20 seconds? I mean, that's pretty saddening, actually. It's not even like... I definitely wouldn't want that to be an accomplishment.
Nuclear boys.
Just saying.
Means I need more nuclear boys, right?
Definitely need more something to survive, that's for sure.
Taste the power of the sun.
What the hell? How can you taste the power of the sun?
I'm talking about there's no way night indoors can become sunny.
Oh, right. I forgot that ever existed. You don't know how to what?
I don't know how to text.
That's okay. We don't need that on this channel anyway.
Oh yeah, I know. I was talking to my son.
Oh boy. Now you're just talking shit.
Oh, wait, there's one way up my shit. There it is.
Alright. No, I can't finish the logo, but you should honestly get the gist of it.
Was hot.
No, it was hot like me.
No. I.
Like 9?
Oh, that's a problem. You know what? It's alright. I don't need so many guns anyway.
Oh boy, the fact that you can't even afford your own guns now is starting to get better for me, sounds like.
What?
You can't have guns, you say.
So I don't need so many guns anyway.
But you do.
Do I?
I mean, insinuating that you don't need them makes it seem like you do.
Nah. Nah, man. Leave my power outside.
Do you now?
Yeah.
How intriguing is that? Indeed it is, indeed it is. Bleh. My hard part is trying to link all of these missile things together.
Right on, brother.
But I will still prevail.
Project Q. December 7th, 2018.
What year did you say this was finished?
2018.
Or no, I meant to say day.
17.
Today's the 20th.
Yeah, I know. 2018. It's next year.
I'm so confused. Alright. So now I gotta see if I can actually test all these things to shoot at once. That's gonna be a tough one.
Test the Tesseract.
Your puny Tesseract won't hold up to the might of what I got.
I really doubt that.
Alright, so now I gotta hit G. Weapons
Gotta
and
hit G
tools.
easy. Gotta hit G hurry.
What the hell? No. What the fuck? I gotta find the rocket launchers. Oh no, performance issues. Whatever shall I do?
Taste the bomb, son. Actually,
Oh boy, that's awesome. Only if I could have actually have finished the logo. This will totally work. Spam rockets! And I'm out of rockets. Oh, there we go. It just has to refill itself. Okay. That's done. Everything else should be done. Alright, I think I'm ready.
1 second.
As soon as I save the ship. I will be more ready. I'm pretty sure it's Control B. You know what? Let me actually add a beacon to it. No, wait, it has an antenna and an antenna and stuff like that. Might as well. They're definitely useful in finding where each other is at in case you need to broadcast something.
Yeah, like that one time.
Where you got lost?
Yeah.
I remember that one time quite well. It was actually kind of funny.
Mine is labeled red antenna.
I'm fixing to name mine.
Whoa, whoa.
Go to antenna. Antenna name is antenna. No, it's not. It's called... Hey, I want this name changed.
See, we have a problem here. Yeah, most of this stuff isn't gonna last long.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Those are placements. Kill each other.
Now if I look directly at this, does this say the name it's supposed to be? Probably does. What does it show up as my thing saying? Like, what is it, the name of my ship? It's pretty
See your ship.
It's pretty distinctive, you should see it.
I don't see it.
What? The beacons are broadcasting, though.
Are you at red platform?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Or blue platform. I'm, like, directly above it.
Yeah, I don't see you. Weird.
Mob Senpai. Mine says blue little can. I say red Mob Senpai on it. How come red platform so far from where you're actually at?
Because I didn't spawn at red platform.
Where'd you spawn?
Not at red platform.
Dude, you're 20 kilometers out.
Not at red platform.
You know what's funny, though, is actually I can see your cube from here. It's like a small pixel in space.
Because it's a cube.
Because it's a small pixel in space.
Alright, let's take away some of the problems. Now, if you're ready.
Hold on, let me save this. Oh, actually, this video made it to be longer than the other one. Alright, this is called... Yeah, this is definitely going to be longer, but there's actually going to be a decent fight scene in this. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. I just saved my ship. Let me get into my... Control B. Get on the outside of your ship, look directly at it, press Control B.
What if you're in the ship?
It won't work as well, I don't think. I don't think it'll work properly, at least. Right now. For safety reasons, I'm going to close all the doors just in case, you know, I don't want missiles or anything to come right through the doors. Or my armor, so.
I don't have missiles.
Yeah, okay, good. Good. This will be super easy then. Where is Senpai?
Are you actually coming to me right now?
Maybe.
Alright.
I'm trying like to line up my crosshair though to be like directly on you. Inertia dampener's off and go. The current speed I'm going should be good enough to get to you. Let me make sure I can just slow down properly. Yeah, I can slow down pretty fast. Alright, this is where you end, Senpai. You and your cube.
Not even in my cockpit yet.
I'm already charging. I'm already 18 kilometers out.
Wish I had a controller for this.
Controller doesn't really work with this game, I don't think. Yep, directly towards you.
I don't even see it.
Well, you're 20 kilometers out, or 17.30 now.
So I'll start heading that direction.
Don't head any direction. You might get farther. Just hold still right now. Or wait, I think you're going the right direction. Seems like I'm getting closer to you faster. What direction are you going towards?
Oh yeah. Red platform, right? No, blue.
Oh, if you go towards blue, you'll pretty much ram right into me.
That's the plan.
My plan is to stop you before that happens. As soon as I see you within range. How do you not see me if I can see you?
Just can't be.
I'm coming straight for you and you're coming straight for me and you're telling me you can't see me? How about these explosions? Can you see those?
I can see those explosions. Where are you?
I'm like directly in front of you, mate. Here I come. Here comes the little can. Alright, I'm turning back on my dampeners. You're coming too close to me.
I can see.
Here comes little can. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm like directly in front of you now.
I don't see. Oh.
Dun 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 dun. Die! Am I even hitting you? Am I close to hitting you?
Are you blue little can?
Yes, I'm little can, little can.
This is low sim speed. What does that mean?
What?
Mine's giving me a warning saying low sim speed.
That doesn't sound good, but I don't know. Alright, I should definitely be able to hit you from here. Firing! Oh shit, back up, 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 back up! Reverse thrusters! No, reverse thrusters! Fire! Fire and reverse! No! Eat rockets! I think I've already mangled you up, dude. Ah! Little can forward! Forward! Oh no! Oh my god! Can I even still fire? Oh, dude, I'm totally. Oh, oh, dude, those are my engines!
Even better?
My god, the armor was serious! Oh, but I can see the rest of your stuff! I actually broke through pretty deep in there!
I didn't. Your ship didn't spawn in until I crashed into you.
Are you serious? It was a giant Mountain Dew can. My ship's a giant Mountain Dew can.
Well, can you still fly yours?
Yeah, it's still flyable. I just can't control it very well because I'm missing all my backwards or forwards engines. So I'd have to fly it backwards.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'd have to fly it backwards pretty much to get it to stop. I know I took out all your guns. The little can crashed right into you. Do you see what it is though? It's a giant Mountain Dew can.
Well, it spawned in as soon as
You know what it is though? The 3 layers of armor worked. You know what the problem was?
What?
You had rockets.
I didn't have rockets.
You were shooting rockets.
No, I wasn't.
What? I saw rockets come out.
Oh.
Alright, we might need to do a rematch of Little Can and end your thing here because I think because you know just one go at it isn't good enough for the viewers. All right, here comes Lil Can. I'm ramming you backwards. Get ready. Get messed up, son. Oh yeah, take that, man. Oh my god. I can't even move. Wait, no, I can still move. I can still move. It's just I only have now like 4 thrusters that are actually still working, but I technically still classify as a working ship. Oh, you destroyed all my hydrogen tanks. Except for one. No, wait, mine's damaged. Okay, the one I have left is like superiorly damaged. Now, where are you at?
Trying to find
Oh, I see you. Yours is just labeled red antenna. Oh, dude. Some of the stuff in my ship isn't attached to anything anymore, so it's like clunking around. I barely have a reactor left.
Wait, why am I moving farther away from you? Oh,
You have no... I win! I can still control my ship fairly well!
no, I just keep the control. It's just if I had more.
My god, I want to see the actual, like, damage done to this thing, dude. Yo, I gotta see the damage done. Wow, significant, that's for sure. 3 layers armor. You know what's funny is I still have a lot of gyroscopes left, but you took out all my front gyroscopes. Some of my hydrogen thrusters are actually still working. The rest are completely inactive. And I know why. Because you completely destroyed the conveyor junction that was keeping it connected to the actual tank that's left. You actually never broke through the cockpit, though. The cockpit's still very well protected. Man, dude. I have 1 generator left. That is all I have left. You destroyed 1 whole generator. It's like completely gone. Oh, I actually have a couple of hydrogen tanks left. One's smoking, though. That concerns me. So I have my antenna, my beacon. No, yep, I have both of those left. I can't tell whether you're really trying to get back to me or not.
I am.
Now, the entire rear part of my ship is completely demolished. But I can still fly. Alright. Oh, okay, maybe you did break through the cockpit. You broke into it from the bottom somehow. That doesn't make any sense, but you somehow broke into the cockpit from the bottom thrusters. But the cockpit's still unscathed, so... I mean, I'm still good to go, brother. Let's do this. Forward! Oh, that clunky metal sound. Because something is trying to fall off and won't fall off. Wait, can I actually stop? Oh, thank goodness I can. Just really slowly. Are you even trying to come back?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my ship to actually stop though first. Let me get a straight line.
I got some seriously clunky bits in here, man. I could just hear it. Oh, it's armor. Armor's just like clunking so hardcore. And the thrusters that I have left are trying to compensate for the other thrusters not working. It's just it's going so hectic right now. Yet I still stop pretty quickly because of all my modules I still have. I still have a few modules left in my ship, so... Inertia dampeners off. I'm going to try to at least get at the same height you are, and then we'll see what happens when we ram each other again.
I'm staying still. I'm ready to go if you are.
I'm going to have you ram me. I can't do much. I'd have to, like, seriously angle it properly to be able to project myself like a rocket at you.
Can you at least just like stop?
Yeah, I could stop moving. That much I could do. Like, if you line it up, we could totally crash into each other, but I can't line myself up very well.
On my way.
Yo, and the clunking of the metal is, like, so cancerous, but it's so funny.
You're moving. Where are you moving?
Oh no. I was checking something, and the thrusters that turned on are definitely not the correct thrusters for moving. I can't stop! Wait, yes I can. I have to do it this way. I have to turn my entire ship around to be able to stop. I could totally do this. I gotta just turn myself around, that's all.
Ah, man, I'm gonna miss you.
Hold on, I can stop it. I can stop it eventually.
Wait.
Slow down!
I'm going 100. I can't slow down.
You're going 100? Maybe
You know,
yeah, I know.
100 meters per second.
I'm attempting to stop myself. I have to like constantly keep turning myself in order to stop, so I can't stop.
I don't even see you anymore.
Yeah, I deleted the ship because I see you. If you just hold still somehow, I could actually go to you. Oh, wrong button. I need this button.
Can't hold still. That's impossible.
Hmm. I'm just trying to slow Lil Can down, so okay, I recopied him back in. Can you see me again now?
Yeah, I can't.
Here, I could realign myself now.
There we go. Going down a lot faster now.
I'm flying at 50 meters a second. Get ready.
Towards me.
Yep.
It's not really much left.
Well, there's not much left to me either. Now I'm going at 100 meters a second. Get ready to get wrecked.
I don't see you.
I'm probably going to completely miss you somehow. Yeah, I need to go down a little.
Oh, now I see you.
Now I need to straighten up, so I'm going to turn on dampeners. Turn on the inertia dampeners. Go straight. Forward. I'm completely missing. Oh, this is red base. Oh. Well.
Wow.
Take this, red base!
So you crashed into red base.
I did crash into red base. I'm destroying red base. Take this, red base. Take it. Eat it.
Low sim speed on 0.
I'm completely annihilating red base. Red base is mostly floating now.
I mean, at least you didn't get me.
I swore this said Mob Senpai when I was rushing at it.
We need some
That's alright. I'm no more damaged than I was before, so it's all good. I'll totally destroy you. I actually don't see your antenna anymore. Maybe that's what the problem is.
Oh, you think my antenna's gone?
I
No,
think it
it's
is.
this red antenna.
Oh boy. I mean, you must have gone too far to reach.
Alright, 1 second.
Let me boost the signal of mine, see if you can find it. Just like that one time you got lost. Do I even have any antennas left? Oh boy. I may not even have one left. No, according to this, the antenna still exists. Alright, I named it Little Can. Didn't I? Yep, I did name it Little Can. Little Can. Definitely gonna produce a lot more. Alright, there you go. Broadcast radius has been upped. You're just gonna have to press K and up the broadcast radius of yours, and then it'll work better.
Alright, 1 second.
And now I'm gonna grab a welder and attempt to repair my ship while I wait on you.
That's what I was doing.
What, are you trying to prepare what's left of your armor?
No, thrusters.
Oh yeah, those actually are important, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright.
How can you do this if you stop?
The stopping, the going, all that.
That's very important.
Let's see if I can repair what's left of my ship. I don't understand how 3 layers of armor could not survive being ran. Well, I mean, I guess if you're going 100 meters a second, no amount of armor could honestly survive.
Honestly, I mean, my thing does weigh almost 3 billion kilograms.
That's so stupid.
What?
How much you weigh? Weigh way too much.
I mean, 3 billion kilograms. Good. It's a good amount.
I know it is. But it's a ridiculous amount. Oh boy. What's on fire back here?
Oh, you did destroy one of my hydration.
I did what?
You destroyed one of them.
The hydration things? Oh, sweet. I know I'd hit some.
But I still got 5 more. The thing is, they were all next to each other.
I see. Mine weren't all next to each other. Mine were, most of them were, but they're in 2 separate spots. Like, there's 2 groups of hydrogen tanks. Repairing what's left of my ship. Did you boost your signal so I could find you?
Not yet.
Red base is just like floating in space, man. It's awesome.
Prepping ship is important.
Oh, there's actually something left of the hostile ship here. I thought I completely annihilated this thing into 2 pieces. No, but I almost did. I did a pretty good job. Wrecked it pretty well. Oh boy, we got some things smoking over here. My gyroscopes is smoking. I would just attempt to fix small amounts of my armor. I'm gonna look up how to make ballistic missiles later, that way I could use those. Are you gonna boost your signal yet so I can find you?
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. What are you scared of?
Not scared of anything. Just scared.
My god, that'll take forever. Come on, we don't want the video to be 3 hours long.
I'm not gonna upload it being 2 hours or an hour long.
Yeah, well.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Come on, let's have our last go at it before your ship dies and mine succeeds.
Well, because you respawned in another one, so.
No, I responded to the same one, but I'm currently adding extra armor just so that way I can withstand that hit better. And I'm fixing what's left of my launchers and conveyor system.
Delete the ship.
Control X. And then you go into like the F10 if you want to spawn in a brand new one.
How do you do it?
Go to F10, look for your thing, and then press Control V once you find it. Or, you know, obviously you want to select the ship first, then do Control V.
Whoa. Alright, where is you?
I'm at Red Base. Do you still see anything for Red Base?
There's nothing for red base.
That means you've gone way too far. If you pretty much go to anything that says Red Base on it, that's where I'm at.
Alright, but oh, like this is like I forgot this is the version where there was thingies on it. There we go, that should be.
Oh, I see you.
Where are you?
You're showing back up. I'm currently destroying what's left of the large red ship from the Red Base there. Or is that the antenna? No, that's coming at me, so this can't be the antenna for platform. That'd be kind of weird if that was the platform antenna.
Where are you?
This red antenna platform. Are you red antenna platform? Well,
Not red antenna.
it says red antenna platform, and that's the only thing coming towards me at a fast light. Oh, it's gone. Nope, there it is. Oh, now you said you're red antenna? Okay, so if you're red antenna, you're this way. You're large grid 3163. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, here we go. Inertia dampeners offline. Full speed ahead. I see what you put at the end there.
I don't see you.
I'm coming straight for you, buddy. You just keep coming the way you're coming. We're on a direct collision course, man.
Direct?
Yeah, direct.
Know where I am.
I can see you directly.
I just don't know where you are.
Yeah, it's just like earlier when we rammed into each other.
Yeah, but I don't see you.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm only 6 kilometers away, and you're still coming pretty fast towards me.
6.
Yep, we're 6 kilometers out from each other.
You're not even moving.
Oh, I'm moving.
Because I can't see you. Oh, now I can.
Let me just like line up better. Ready to get fucked, senpai. I wonder, does it hurt more if you just keep trying to go, or does it hurt more when you try to stop? What do you think?
I don't know.
Eat shit, senpai. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I've lost control! I have no control! You do have rockets, you liar! I've lost complete control of my ship just now. I can barely move now. Nobody. I still have control now. I've just regained it. It was just like, as that initial hit, like, spun me out of control. I'm actually still well put together compared to the first time we rammed each other. I think I did more damage to you. You're like, honestly, you're not even like a threat. You're just like kind of floating, it looks like. Wait, are all my guns deactivated? Oh, damn it. Your guns are shooting directly at my guns. I got like no guns left! But I got just enough to hit you. Come on, fire, 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 fire. No, no, no. Screw you, Senpai. Stop moving. I had you pinned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's it. Fuck this shit. I'm ramming you. Pieces of my ship fall off as we speak. Alright, I'm gonna ram you with the side here because the side has heavier armor than the... The side is way heavier armor. Take it! Yeah! Did I even hit you?
Nope.
That was a failed attempt. That was a failed attempt. Do I have any of these left? Yeah, I do. Good.
It's alright. You're not gonna get through.
I'm not trying to get through, I'm just trying to stop you. Oh no, that didn't sound good when I just hit you there. It sounded like some pieces fell off. I used this side. Oh, you're hitting me. You're making some hits, but the armor's still holding. The armor is still holding. Ah!
It's pretty good.
Take it! Take it! No! I've been pinned! Everything's unresponsive! Why? Little Can, you can do it! Little Can's gonna win, man. Little Can's gonna win. My cockpit!
Ah, I win.
Wait, I still have control. I just had to fix it. My God, I'm taking a beating. I can't move. Do I still have any power to my ship?
Don't know.
Yeah, I still have power. Thank goodness. You'll make it. Lil Ken's got some serious armor though. If you didn't ram into me the first time, still wouldn't. You still would have won. I just have no more weapons. That's all.
But I won though.
No, not yet. Game's not over, buddy.
How's it not over?
It's not over yet, buddy. My God, this thing's a machine! Do I win yet?
No.
Man, this thing is serious on the inside. How are you still running? Have I
As
not
I told you.
have I not hit the reactors yet?
No.
They're here somewhere though. I know I got the cockpit. How was little Ken?
Not mobile.
I bet you little Ken's mobile. Looks mobile to me. Barely even destroyed. I told you, the armor lasts a lot.
But it
It's
worked.
because...
Cockpit first.
No, the cockpit's still there. I just had to reattach it.
So in other words, they won.
No. Damn it, you know what? I don't know if I have any power left. No, I have power. I still have power.
Well, that doesn't count because you intervened by placing mines in my ship.
What? I didn't do that.
Like I didn't see that.
Oh no, little Can's still alive. So much to say for yours. I mean, there's still a little Can here. Where'd you go?
Right here.
Right where? Let's see you. Let's give it one more go. Except this time let's put each other's shipping in front of each other. You just respawned in the broken one.
I did.
Yeah. You have to go back and select it again.
Do that.
I gotta find a spot to put mine in, or I'm not gonna get shot at the beginning. Oh, come on, give me a chance at least. Jesus Christ. Come on, turn off your damn guns.
Not even game yet.
I'm gonna have to restart my ship again. You should turn your ship off, thank you. I have to spawn. Nope, the ship's still on.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta find the master breaker.
What do you mean the master breaker? What did you do to your ship if it can't turn off properly?
How do you turn it off?
You should press Y when you're in the cockpit. That's better, thank you. Now give me a minute to actually get into my ship before you turn back on. Hey. You little shit, and I gotta respawn another one. Alright.
So I think you're responding in another one.
I'm just gonna use this one. Find you. Hey, not yet, damn it!
Wait, what is that supposed to say?
Mountain Dew.
It does not look like Mountain Dew.
Well, I told you it wasn't big enough, and it didn't look right.
Wow.
Eat, little Ken! I think Little Can wins.
No.
Yeah,
Why would it?
let me back up. Let's see what damage is to me. Hey, stop! Back up! Ah! Help!
I'm trying.
Help! It's like I'm stuck inside of you. That's better. Thank you for releasing me. I mean, technically we both don't really have any damage. We just don't have any guns now. You definitely don't have any guns. I definitely don't have any guns. What do we do now? Ram fight! Back up and let's go! Alright, here I come, bitch. You ready? Oh, you still have one! Ah! Die!
You destroyed my only turret.
No! That's another one!
How do I get make it? I don't know how to get make it my own shit.
That's pretty sad. Just going through the hole I'm making.
Yeah, I got it.
Ah! Damn it, it's still not inactive? Back up! Back up, Little Can, back up! Oh, Little Can can't back up. No, he's backing up. He's backing up. He's having some trouble, though. Actually, I can't back up. I can't... Oh, boy, this has become a problem. You're the one controlling! Oh, no! I can't get enough power! My engines don't produce enough power to fight back. Try as I might, but you know what? If I turn off inertia damage, this will hurt you more than it'll hurt me. No, no, you're stopping. No, no, no. Forward, Little Kid, forward. Little Kid has more of these engines, though, than you do. Forward. Break off. Ha! I broke it off. From your oppression. Gosh, man. You know, the only thing that's damaged is the front of the can. Everything else is fine. Oh, you can kind of see the cockpit armor. You can see the cockpit armor completely, but you haven't gone through it yet. Let me just, like, realign myself here with my crosshair. You're getting too far, man.
I'm aware.
When are you gonna stop?
When I realize that reverse thrusters are as important as forward.
Well, they are as important. You should have the equal or greater amount of the reverse thrusters compared to your forward thrusters. Equal or greater. And mine were equal. And greater. Dun 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 dun. Here comes Little Can. Dun, dun. Can you stop going up?
What?
To me, it looks like you're going up. Stop moving.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to ram you here, okay? Gosh. Oh my god. It's driving me crazy. Stop moving.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not. Lies.
No, I see.
Here comes Little Can. Damn it, stop moving. I'm all out of rockets. resorted to the last resort self-destruct sequence. I'm gonna ram into you and to initiate self-destruct.
How fast are you going?
100 meters a second! Except the problem is you're constantly moving and it's making it hard to line me up to actually hit you.
No.
There you are. You're going up. If I just stop, yeah, you're moving, because look, I'm stopping.
How is that possible?
Well, you're definitely not stationary. And you're still growing very far away.
Growing very far away.
We're growing distant, yeah. So I win, you have no control, obviously.
Oh, I do have control. I just decided to keep going this way. Hold on.
No, you don't have control. You're still going very far. Where's our hyperdrive? The hyperdrive is still active.
Where are you?
Right here. Just keep coming the way you're coming.
Oh, come on. Serious?
What'd you do?
Yep. Nope. Obviously some problems.
Where'd you go, senpai?
Right past you again.
Yeah, but I don't see you on the radar anymore. Did I destroy your antenna? Where are you? Completely lost the direction of where you're at. Man, space is confusing. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. I'm gonna crash my ship into Blue Base now. That's how we're gonna end this base, or base. That's how we're gonna end this video. Crashing my little can straight into Blue Base. It will be glorious. Next time we should do one that we should actually like have ships ram into each other. Like a ramming ship competition. And try not to build a cube next time. Alright, so we're gonna end this by completely ramming into Blue Base. With a like half on fired ship.
I'm gonna ram my ship into
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna ram my ship into an asteroid.
Sounds like fun. I'm constantly warping because you never got my warp drive. Yeah, I still have my jump drive. I'm jumping. I'm trying to go closer and closer to Blue Base while going at a constant speed of 100 kilometers. Or meters. I may break the game doing this, but I'm going to warp into that asteroid. I flew right past Blue Base. I was even lined up for it. How did I end up flying past him?
Called hyperdrive.
The hyperdrive was lined up directly at it.
Called jump drive.
Well, they can't call it a warp drive because it's probably copyrighted for some other game or something. Who knows? Something stupid like that anyway. I can still start and stop fast pretty good. Alright, I'm aiming straight for Blue Base. Ooh, let's actually ram it into the Blue Base ginormous ship there. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Bam! I rammed right into. Oh my God! I'm going so fast. The ship can't break away from me.
How do you initiate any jump driving?
You have to put it into your hotbar.
How do you do that?
You gotta press K and look for it,
Okay. Then what?
and then you put it into your hotbar, and make sure it's set to do the jump. Or not K. I meant to say G. Press G. I'm curious, what damage did this do to that ship?
Let's jump.
Oh, the ship's still actually functional, which is kind of funny. Well, I crashed the ship into the Blue Base ship, but it's still alive. That's how we're going to end this video, though, so that's the end.